So we wanted the children in year 2 to have some real life experience to write about. So we decided to write some letters to invite Bella and Ruby to come to the classrooms in year 2 to work with the children. We did lots of writing about how to look after Bella and Ruby, or dogs in general. So we watched videos on how to look after dogs, and then they were able to use their own experience from having Bella and Ruby and experiencing Bella and Ruby around school, and having watched the videos, they were able to write a non-chronological report on what they need to do in order to look after dogs. So when we do gather our ideas, we do lots of speaking and listening, we do lots of oracy-based activities, and I found that those children who are less confident speakers were actually volunteering to put their hand up and to offer answers and to offer their sentences that they wanted to write. So as an outcome of that, they were able to write as best as they could their sentences, but most importantly, they were able to speak them, which is in the past they've not been able to do as confidently.
I've seen that you've done some super writing about Bella and Ruby.
I can just read this. Bella and Ruby are visiting to our class. Bella fall asleep because she have a special bed or a sofa. Bella and Ruby went to the grooming. Bella.
This year in year 1, we've been thinking about how we can use Bella and Ruby as part of our English lessons to improve our writing. So this year, year 1 wrote letters to Bella and Ruby. They received a letter from Bella and Ruby first and then had to respond to it. The children had to discuss their ideas, discuss what they wanted to say to Bella and Ruby as part of their letter. And then we did a lot of practicing, and eventually they wrote it down. The writing was absolutely brilliant. The children loved writing to Bella and Ruby, and they even had the opportunity to read their letters back to Bella and Ruby after they had written them.
So lovely that eat party in school.
You had your eat party?
Yeah.
And what did you do in your eat party?
We played some games. We do some.
What did you like about Ruby and Bella?
Them so cute and them so lovely.
And how do you think that they help you at school?
Them so nice to me and them play with me.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. And how do they make you feel when
Happy.
you touch them and see
Happy.
them? Oh, they make you feel nice and calm when you
Yeah.
touch them.
Yeah, them so soft.
What we're going to do is we're going to give her a treat.
Yeah, we need to
Okay,
start.
so you're going to hold it in your hand. Hold it in your hand.
Okay.
Okay, hold it close.
Sit.
Say Ruby. Sit.
Ruby sit. Ruby sit.
Okay. Say Ruby wait.
Wait, Ruby wait.
Say Ruby wait.
Ruby wait.
Wait.
Wait, Ruby.
You ready to give it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, say good girl. Say good girl.
Good girl. Oh.
Yay! Tickle down a bit, didn't you?
I done it.
You done it?
Yeah.
Well, how was that?
Good.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I was like eating from my hands.
Yeah, how did it feel?
Like wet, little bit wet and hot.
Yeah, a little bit wet and hot, yeah.
Oh, good girl, Bella.
See?
So Ruby, sit.
I also have some children in here who sometimes take Bella and Ruby for little walks, and doing that, they're able to become a little bit more understanding. So understanding Bella and Ruby, understanding that we shouldn't be making loud noises, or I can't make a loud noise because that might upset Bella and Ruby. They're then able to transfer that when they come back into the classroom and think, oh, actually, I shouldn't be using my loud voice because that might upset other children in the class. So we had some children who were actually quite afraid originally of the dogs, or not afraid, just not used to dogs. And one of them actually was able to teach Bella and Ruby a trick and able to offer a treat to Bella and Ruby. And that was a massive thing because originally that child wouldn't have done that.
Lovely. And can you tell us what other special job you used to do with Bella and Ruby and Miss Adia?
Yeah.
What did we used to do? We used to go
with take them for a walk around.
Well done. And were they really good at walking?
Yeah.
Who's your Who do you think listens the best, Bella or Ruby? Who's good at doing good listening?
Bella and Ruby both.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Oh. What do you like about Bella?
I like her when she's running around about me, and I like her she licks my hand.
When you got the treats?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very good, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Now, you've spent quite a bit of time with the dogs, haven't you?
Yep, I love them.
You love them. What is it that you love about them?
Their personality is very nice, like they're very good.
Okay. I know that you really like working with animals, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an animal lover.
You're an animal lover. And how have you found working with Bella and Ruby? How have you found working with Bella and Ruby?
Fantastic.
What do you think you've learned from working with the dogs?
You need to be very, very gentle with them.
Yeah.
Because they're not like things that just come and, they don't just they're not like toys to you, and you can't just hit them and all of that. You just gotta be soft with them, gentle, because they're a living animal.
Yeah. And also, who else do we have to be soft with? How you've learned to be soft and caring with the dogs. Do you think you're a little bit more like that with the other children now as well?
Yeah, I don't want to fight anymore.
No more fighting? No. Why do you think that is?
Because then you're hurting somebody.
Yeah, and that's not kind, is it?
Yeah.
And you spoke a little bit before about helping sick animals, didn't you?
Yeah, like an animal shelter.
Like an animal shelter. I think that's really fantastic.
It's a very good thing to do that, because the animals that are sick, I can make them feel better, and then they can go out to the world and live their life.
I have children in my class who need to develop their social and emotional skills. They've been going to dog mentoring, and I've noticed a huge difference in their confidence. They're putting their hands up a lot more, they're joining in, they're playing with other children and talking to them. I've just really noticed that they've become a lot happier in the classroom and a lot more confident.
Hi children, so today we've got our special friends Bella and Ruby. Can we say hello to Bella and Ruby? Hello.
Hi, today we're going to be reading I'm the Best by Lucy Cousins.
The dog mentoring has been really beneficial for a few children in my class who have had mentoring with them. One child in particular has sensory needs, and the dog mentoring has given him a sensory experience through movement, sound and touch. It's his favourite part of the day. He's always really excited to see the dogs, and he enjoys playing with them and just being around them. And it also gives him a bit of a break from the classroom when it gets a bit too much for him.
I've got a boy in my class who really found the dogs helpful. So he goes out with them and sees them every couple of weeks to once a week, and he's so excited. He really enjoys seeing them in the corridor. He really enjoys going out and reading to them, and he's always really excited to see them and talk to the various teachers and members of staff about what he's been doing with them.
You're a still statue. Ruby, you'll make a still statue today. You'll make a still statue, eh? You'll make a still statue, eh?
You okay?
Yeah, a little bit of a rough morning, but getting really good.
Yeah, you got a few worries on your mind. Yeah.
About leaving year 6 and moving to secondary school. Rowan, how do you feel moving to secondary school?
I'm excited, but a bit nervous. What about you?
I'm nervous because I might not know so much people there.
We've been working on this programme, haven't we? and this program is called You've Had Me at Hello. And with this program, we've been looking at some of the differences between dogs and humans. What have you learned about yourself looking at this program, would you say?
How your body language works.
So one of the things that we looked at was body language, wasn't it? Do you remember what some of the secrets of body language were?
Shows us how our true expression.
How our true expressions work, yeah.
Yeah. She's getting that. She's getting that. Oh.
One.